Hey art friends, welcome back. So today we are now in November and I have gotten another Artsnacks box that I'm really excited to use. Inktober, Drawtober, Arttober is all over and I'm just interested to start working on a few different things. I love my sheet ghost drawings and I probably will keep incorporating him in some different ways, but looking to try to do some new stuff. So let's see what we got this time. And as always, if you like these review videos, if you like speed lapse drawings, if you like my artwork, make sure you click that subscribe button, you give this video a big thumbs up, and you turn on the bell notification. As well, if you want to see other artwork that I'm working on that may not end up on my YouTube channel, make sure that you follow me on my other social media outlets. That's Design by Mercedes on Facebook, on Instagram, and on TikTok, and Design Mercedes on Twitter. So as always, diving into the box, I don't have the box inside, break everything down beforehand. We are given this nice little card, which again, I do not read unless I am highly confused. Usually I just jump into everything. So first thing directly out of the package, our art snack this time is another airhead, and it is blue raspberry, which is my favorite, so I will eat this one. And after that, now my tongue is blue. So as always, we get started with the packaging with the little share your art snacks box and drawing with us, which I tried to. Let's see what we got. And as included in every single package, there is always this cute little sticker for their logo, different pattern every time. So if you do sign up for this box, expect to get a lot of them. So the first thing that I see that I'm going to grab is actually this monograph. I love pencils. I have a weird thing with stationery. I absolutely adore it. So to see this, it is a mechanical pencil from Tombow. I have used some of Tombow's products before. I have never seen this specific mechanical pencil though, which is very exciting. And it is labeled on here as pastel color. I'm not sure if that means that just the outside, I'm assuming, is pastel color. It is this really, really pretty light blue color. It's 0.5 for the lead, which, let's see, does it have lead in it? It does already have lead in it, which is fantastic. Oh, and this is fun. It actually has a lead lock on it, if you can see, maybe. Right there is indicating that I can actually turn the lead lock on or off, which would be, oh, that's so cool. So it actually twists. One, it's got a twist eraser, but it looks like it's got a lock on and off that you pump with this piece here to be able to get the lead out. I know that's not focusing very well. There we go. Which is pretty cool. So you can actually pump out as much as you need and then just lock it right back up into place. That's awesome. So this is number one. So next in the box that I'm picking up is this Marabou Sketch Graphic Marker. Now during October's draw period, I was actually able to use the Marabou watercolor inks, and they're really fantastic. So I'm pretty excited, and let's see, it's a dual tip marker, as you can see. So really fat tip, fine point tip on this side, and it is in a blue, like a royal blue color. So I'm interested to see what I'll be able to do with this guy. So next thing that I'm grabbing out of the box, it's another Tombow product, which I do like Tombow. This looks like it's going to be a brush tip pen. It is. So this tiny little brush tip pen, it's not brush tip, so it's just a pointed tip, which I prefer. I am not a super fan of brush tips, as we have found out. I'm not the best with them. So this will be interesting because it is a bright neon orange. So right now I've got a blue and an orange to work with for the piece I'm making. So we'll see what I come up with. And finally, the last thing in the box, it's actually two things. So it's the same it's the same brand. These are both, and I'm gonna probably say this wrong, and I apologize. The Luminance, but they're colored pencils. So 2 colored pencils by Luminance, which this is a brand I've not heard of before. We've got one in green and one in sepia. So a brown and a green colored pencil. This is actually a pretty nice change up because normally their boxes, as I had said before, seem really heavily pushed into the watercolor space, which is fine. I love watercolors, but I have so many watercolors that it just gets to a point where it's a little overwhelming. So again, what we have to work with for this video is a pencil, which I normally do not get a pencil in these boxes. We've got a big blue marker, dual-sided. We have a bright neon orange felt tip pen, and then 2 colored pencils that are sepia colored and green colored. So again, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with these. I'm going to give it some thought and I will come back. Stay tuned to see what I make and to see what my review of the products are.
Alright, so I won't lie, I had no clue what to do with this box with the colors and everything that came in, and to be honest, I felt kind of burned out after the whole Inktober, October drawing every single day. But let's get into it. I found something kind of spooky ooky and just my style to craft for you guys. So starting off, pencil, absolutely love it. Can't go wrong with a good mechanical pencil, and I also love that it locks, specifically because I know personally I have a tendency to throw pens and things like this in my bag, and what always happens is the lead gets pumped all the way out because it ends up at the bottom of my bag, and it's a mess. It ends up being terrible. So I highly enjoy a pencil, 10 out of 10. So let's get into these colored pencils. I'm honestly not a fan. The color is gorgeous. They are super pigmented. They are so vibrant, but they do this weird like fallout thing. And I've never quite experienced a colored pencil like this. Like I've definitely used colored pencils. You layer them down and like then you go to erase your pencil marks, right? And this one just, it seemed like if you ever used eyeshadow that's got like weird fallout, it did that on my page, and then when I tried to erase, I got like this weirdness off of it. So I like the color. I'm not a fan of the graphite fallout that it's producing. I do think that there are other colored pencils that I've had that have just colored better and coated better, and even other colored pencils that have colored and coated better from their own box. So this marker, I really have taken to that Marbu brand. I like them a lot. I don't see anything wrong with this marker, but there's also really nothing special about it. There are a bunch of markers that are like this out there on, you know, for sale. So if you really like the brand, then that's awesome. It had a nice rich color to it. I do like that it was dual-sided, but again, there's a lot of other markers that are just like that out there. So, I mean, good marker. I'll give you 9 out of 10, but it's just a marker. Okay, so now on to this neon marker. I hate this neon marker. I do not like it. I've used these harder felt tip pens before, and I usually don't have this much of an issue. But I don't know, one, what exactly you would do with something that's this rough except for fine line detailing. But it's neon orange. Like, it is a terrible color. I struggled for so long trying to figure out what to make because it literally looks like a highlighter. Like, I might as well had an orange highlighter. And it didn't really layer that nicely either, so like I wasn't too pleased with that one. So, yeah, 3 out of 10. So back again, finishing off the shading with this green pencil. Again, I really didn't know what to do for this drawing. The coverage is fine. Again, it's a really nice luminous color, but it doesn't, like, I didn't expect it to cover over the marker by any means. But it also had like kind of a weird patchiness to, I don't know. I'm not particularly feeling the products in this box on this one. So I think the pencils overall, I'd give them like, I don't know, a 6 out of 10. Like, they're nice, but I'd rather use some other brands besides them, you know? So I ended up, like, I'm not very fond of what I came up with, but my brain's pretty fried after Inktober, October. Added a little bit more detail with spots to him, which, again, marker's great. I would say overall this box, 6 out of 10 for this one. They put in some new products, and it wasn't watercolor based, which was really exciting for me. I was happy to get some new stuff and stuff I'd never seen before. But just, you know, it didn't work for me. Maybe it'll work for you. Just didn't work for me. So that's all for me today, guys. I just want to thank you again. If you like these videos, make sure you give me a thumbs up, a subscribe, click the notification bell, and if you want to see more of my work and more things that I'm doing, make sure you follow me on social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Design by Mercedes, and on Twitter, Design Mercedes.